Salut à tous les amis, c'est Sylann et on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour essayer de récupérer le trésor du comte Raven, donc de Djikstra, qui lui a été dérobé et qui est à l'heure actuelle en possession de Menge, le chef des chasseurs de sorcières. Et donc il nous a envoyé le récupérer avec Triss.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menge would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Qu'est-ce qui est fou avec des menottes au dimeritium? Ça bloque les pouvoirs magiques des sorcières au passage.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching.
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menge personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Elle risque sa vie pour ses amis, dites donc.
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Bref.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menge's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Djikstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
D'accord.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No,
Risquer sa vie pour ça?
not
Non.
anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
Je me demande si elle insiste autant si on l'a pas romancé par le passé. Enfin, et surtout si Gérald insiste autant, quoi.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Ils ont tous des têtes d'abrutis, c'est
Well,
possible.
well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Mon Dieu. On va éviter de les menacer, je pense que ça peut rien attirer de bon. Si elle fait juste nous attaquer, c'est vraiment pas l'effet escompté. Le but c'est vraiment d'aller jusqu'à Menge et de pouvoir échanger avec lui. Donc leur dire de ne rien arracher ou que c'est des abrutis qui sont pas fichus de capturer des sorcières, ça semble pas être une bonne solution.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by, with my friend Marigold.
fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Ok, allons-y. On s'est pas embrouillé avec eux, c'est plutôt bon. Donc techniquement, on peut dans cette quête, on peut savoir où est le trésor de Djikstra. On peut aussi avoir des infos sur Jasquier, Dandelion. Et mais on peut pas avoir les deux, sinon bah Menge commence à avoir des doutes et nous attaque un peu. Du coup, il va falloir un peu faire un choix. Et techniquement, si on prend pas les infos sur Jasquier, on pourrait les obtenir par un autre moyen plus tard dans le jeu. Donc du coup, je vais plutôt essayer de prendre des infos sur le trésor de Djikstra.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Nanana, emmenez-la avec pas de torture, j'en ai ma claque, ou très bien, emmenez... Bon écoute, emmenez-la.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Ah mon dieu. C'est dégueulasse.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Marigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Alors, je ne suis pas d'humeur, pourquoi je ne m'arrêterai pas qu'on torture Triss. Bon, pourquoi pas.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
D'accord, donc en fait c'est pas juste les épées en argent qui nuisent aux monstres, c'est n'importe quel type d'argent. D'accord, juste le fait de toucher de l'argent, ça les brûle, ok. Ouais, tiens, on va lui dire ça.
Got a silver sword on my back. That not enough?
It proves nothing. Dopplers can change their bodies at will, into materials that look and feel like silver as well. Materials that have none of silver's useful properties naturally.
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
Bah ouais, sauf que les sorcières, c'est pas...
Little piggy had roast beef.
Oh, you bastard! No!
This little piggy had none.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Là. Bon écoute, on va dire ça. Triss fut la première à trahir, ça devrait... Je pense que ça devrait marcher comme subterfuge.
You seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game. As I see it, she's getting what she deserves.
No! No more!
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me!
Comment elle a fait pour le mordre? Elle est attachée.
Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
I'm looking for a treasure. Was Siggy Reuven's until recently.
Well. Furthering the cause of the eternal fire on the one hand, working for criminals on the other.
I work for whoever pays me.
Like a whore.
More or less. Just offer a different range of services. Where's the treasure?
Secure in a Kaviri bank, far and safe from you. Far and safe from Reuven.
Got information about Philippa. Thought you might want to buy it.
I do. But not at any price.
D'accord. Ah, on peut juste dire ces deux trucs-là. Et si on lui dit libérer Jasquier, si on lui dit ça... Enfin, dans tous les cas, il va s'énerver, quoi.
All right. So free Dandelion.
First you ask about a criminal's treasure. Now you want me to let loose a blaspheming degenerate. And here I had you for a man. That is a being of some moral principle.
No doubt we're cut from different cloth, but we don't have to agree on everything to make a deal.
We need not agree any terms either. I could simply force you to tell me what you know about Philippa.
Doubt that. I really doubt that.
Whereas I'm a man of great faith. Guards! In here!
Ok. Wow, pourquoi il a pas attaqué Menge, Gérald, là? Il tape qui? C'est pas possible.
Come on!
Dommage, je voulais voir la cinématique où Triss elle les éclate tous. Et notamment où elle tue Menge, mais bon. Visiblement on peut pas l'obtenir comme ça. Oh purée, ok. Wow, wow, wow. On va aller se réfugier dans le bureau de Menge parce que visiblement il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir d'autres gardes par ici. Wow. Ils m'ont fait mal ces enfoirés. Sortie de combat, mais Triss a l'air de galérer un peu. Ah, elle les stun, mais elle leur fait 0 dégâts quoi. En plus, ça va arrêter mes flammes toutes les 2 secondes. Bon bah écoutez, allons massacrer les autres. Pourquoi ils rentrent pas dans la pièce? Juste un sorceleur, allez. Bon, du coup, il reste du monde en bas. Wow, l'accessibilité. Là que je vais viser. Wow, je vais pas y arriver, je le sens. Bon, on va y aller de manière bourrine. Je les ai plus ou moins tous tués. Il doit en rester quelques-uns dans la cour, j'ai cru voir. Ouais. Ceux qui nous ont accueillis près de la porte d'entrée. On n'insulte pas Triss mais rigole les gars, j'ai vraiment pas aimé ça. Je vais vous apprendre à respecter les dames. Surtout quand il s'agit de madame. Voilà quoi. Bref. C'est peut-être le temps de faire le tour de tout ça. Est-ce qu'il y a des trucs, à voler dans le coin? Oui. Quelques petits trucs. Ah oui, purée, il y a beaucoup des tonneaux d'explosifs. Hein. Je pense que du coup, quand on est aggro au début, sauter dans la salle du bas, tous les amener à côté d'un tonneau et tout faire péter, ça peut être pas mal. Après, il faut faire gaffe parce que les tonneaux, bah, on peut prendre tarif aussi. Hein. Attendez, on vient de passer devant l'avis de recherche de Triss Marigold. Sorcière et catin. Attendez, oula, j'ai pas tout lu. Recherche pratique de la magie noire, conspiration contre la couronne. Et attends, il précise et catin pour tout. La sorcière est nécromancienne. Ah non, elle est nécromancienne du coup. N'importe quoi. Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte pas? Il y en a, enfin... Oui, c'est pas plus une catin que Philippane et une nécromancienne, mais... Du coup, retournons voir Triss, les amis. J'ai rien appris sur Dandelion, donc je vais me faire enguirlander à tous les coups.
I think that's all of them. That was close. What happened? I thought Menge took the bait.
He did, until I asked about the treasure.
Geralt, we talked this over. You agreed. Fine, never mind. We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
Oui, bah en même temps, c'est probablement là où on va trouver tous les papiers, donc ça me semble un peu évident. Alors, lettre à Caleb Menge et sacré tome de et tome sacré de Menge. Alors, on va commencer par la lettre. Donc, un certain Yamurlak plutôt, qui veut organiser la prochaine exécution. Soit, et ici, traité de Caleb Menge, que tes flammes purifient mes pensées, qu'elles tempèrent mon cœur, que tout ce qui est maléfique brûle et part en fumée, que tout ce qui est bon soit réchauffé par ton feu. Oh là là, mon dieu.
Find anything?
Ah, purée, elle a la main en sang.
Just
Ah.
his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Djikstra with my regards.
I found a letter to Menge from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Djikstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Djikstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong, I hope.
Bah, techniquement, on sait déjà où est le coffre, en fait.
Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Be glad
Bah,
to.
j'espère que ce qu'on en a appris, ça
Just
devrait
not
suffire.
by way of the main gate.
Alors attends, est-ce qu'il n'y a pas autre chose dans la pièce qui pourrait nous dire où est ce fichu coffre? On sait déjà qu'il est à Kovir. Peut-être que ça suffira à satisfaire Djikstra. Bah, il reste un mec en vie. Excusez-moi. Désolé l'ami, je ne t'aimais pas. Trouver une issue à l'avant-poste des chasseurs aux sorcières. Bon, il y a une porte ici, je suppose que c'est par là. Alors.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd appreciate it. All right. We need to get out of here.
Ok, donc. Alors les amis, j'espère que... Hop, on va monter, on va se barrer par là. J'espère que juste la clé et lui dire qu'on a trouvé un coffre à... que son argent est dans un coffre à Kovir, ça lui suffira et qu'il n'aura pas besoin de connaître précisément le nom du coffre ou quoi que ce soit. Trouver une issue à l'avant-poste. Bah, par là en fait. Hein. Oh.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Il a manqué de respect devant ces hommes. C'est pas la meilleure des idées.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
No, your gold's in a Kaviri bank. Here's the key to the vault that holds it.
Well, well. Would have earned yourself a medal if I was in a position to bestow it.
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
Ah, il a des dents dégueulasses.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion.
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yamerlak. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
Je lui demande même pas comment il sait ça, hein. C'est un
No
esprit, il va me
need
dire
to
je
thank
donne pas
me.
mes sources.
Just paying off a debt. I always do, you know. Even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Très bien, donc techniquement, il est satisfait parce qu'il va récupérer son or. Ah oui, elle plaisante pas quand elle fout le feu, Triss. Bon, du coup, cette ville devrait être un peu plus sûre et voir cramer un peu moins de gens depuis qu'on a fait cramer, et qu'on a trucidé tous les chasseurs de sorcières. Utilisez vos sens de sorceleur pour trouver la boîte de dépôt, placez-y le tome sacré pour indiquer que vous souhaitez rencontrer l'espion. Ok, bah écoutez, faisons ça. Oh, arrêtez de parler du feu éternel, je n'aime pas ça. Ce n'est qu'une bande d'illuminés, l'église du feu éternel. J'aurais peut-être dû demander à Djikstra si l'espion, comment il connaissait tous les trucs rapport à l'espion. Ce truc Djikstra utilise cet espion de temps en temps aussi et il aurait peut-être aimé que je le trucide pas. Bon, on verra. En tout cas, avoir viré les chasseurs de sorcières de cette ville, ça ne peut pas faire de mal. Du coup.
So, how you go with this thing? Move on. Been a bit up, mate, you know. Happy pops and heels, mate.
Father of all, hear my prayer. Grant my plea.
Here to
Bring
confirm.
my husband back to health. He's a good man. Honest. Righteous. Eternal fire. You are my only hope. Grant what I
Ça
ask
parlait d'une
and I'll
boîte aux
spare
lettres.
no offering.
Ah, trouvé.
Must be the Dropbox.
Hear us out.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in Far Corners before midnight.
Donc Far Corners,
Come here,
du coup,
hero.
c'est encore
Give
plus
us
loin.
a kiss.
Je vais
Don't
prendre
do
rendez-vous
it.
avant minuit. On peut plus tendre le bras sans que les gens se mettent à hurler. C'est du n'importe quoi, les amis.
A fine kettle of fish.
On vient de passer devant le garde le plus efficace de toute la ville. Il dort en faisant son taf. Du coup.
Where are you,
Red,
Rutland?
your coin,
Rutland?
all is shite.
Mutant?
Oui, les gens, je leur rends service et tout, et ils continuent à me qualifier de mutant. C'est désagréable. Je me rappelais pas qu'il y avait des villes, des maisons aussi mastoc hors de la ville en fait. Je connais pas forcément ce secteur en fait. Je connais le secteur en face là-bas, avec toutes les petites maisons qui ont pas d'étage. Mais ce coin-là ne me dit rien.
Anyone can swing a sword.
Les sbires de Surin.
Oi, cocker! God,
Donc.
he's like a racehorse.
Djikstra m'a dit que c'était cette maison. Ok.
Now just to hide and wait.
Ah, c'est de l'autre côté qu'on se cache. Vers la porte.
Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic.
Classique. Du coup. Écoutez, attendons. Ah oui, c'est le matin. On va attendre jusqu'à minuit.
Triss? How'd you know to... Ah, Djikstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming, hide.
Manga,
Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it,
Fuck off. I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started. You must be thinking, this can't possibly hurt any worse. Oh, it can.
Enough! Enough!
Elle est en train de lui broyer les testicules.
Yes! Yes! Just tell me what the fuck about!
Enfin, j'en déduis ça du fait que c'est beaucoup plus lumineux à cet endroit-là sur le corps du mec.
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
I won't say. No way!
Sure about that?
Radovid. I work for Radovid.
Bah évidemment, les chasseurs de sorcières et Radovid qui a lancé la chasse aux sorcières, c'est plutôt normal.
Radovid. What did he hope to gain by helping Menga?
He seeks to clear the field before he arrives.
Makes sense. Easier to take a city whose mages are gone.
Bastard. He'll pay for this.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menga captured him.
That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start, before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
Get to the point.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle, in the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to execute him in auction first. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menga's orders. Issued in person.
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us and...
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
But why? I told you. I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
As good as lit the buyers with Menga in the square. He deserves to die.
But I helped you. I helped.
Farron and Gao.
Ça a pas l'air d'être non plus la mort la plus atroce.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. Vile. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now. Go home. Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today. But there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Menga's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Menga orders him transferred to Oxenford, right?
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menga's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed.
D'accord. Donc ceci est fini. Je suppose qu'elle se sentait pas super bien, messager des chasseurs de sorcières. Parce qu'on lui a fait tuer quelqu'un à Triss. Mais bon, en même temps...
Looks alive.
Une question de vie ou de mort. Oh. Donc on a fait tuer quelqu'un à Triss, c'est une chose. Bon. Elle avait tué plein de chasseurs de sorcières juste avant. Là c'est un messager des chasseurs de sorcières, donc il est un peu responsable de la mort des sorcières comme disait Gérald. Faut pas avoir non plus trop de remords. Donc. Alors qu'est-ce que ça donne? Du coup il y a Triss qui voulait nous parler, c'est une chose. Fallait aussi qu'on aille voir Priscilla. Rapporter à Priscilla ce que vous avez appris sur Doudou. Les portes qui claquent. Niveau 76, je vais peut-être éviter de me lancer là-dedans. En plus c'est un contrat donc ça doit être sur une... Par contre c'est bizarre parce que c'est dans l'auberge. Dans l'auberge il y a un contrat. Ou juste à côté en tout cas. Bon, on dirait que c'est vraiment dedans. Triss, question de vie ou de mort. Ah, j'ai aucune idée de ce que je fais comme quête ensuite, les amis. Je sais que le truc à la passiflore, donc le concours de Gwen, je vais attendre plus tard, parce que tout simplement, il n'y a pas que du Gwen, il y a un truc, j'ai pas le niveau. Cap sur Skelly, je pense qu'on va pas le faire dans cette vidéo-là. Après, ça m'a l'air d'être principalement des contrats. Hein. Bah écoutez, pour le coup, on va aller voir Priscilla, dans un premier temps. Du coup. Place du hiérarque.
Those hunters would burn a rainbow if they could.
Pardon me.
Du coup, ça fait un moment que j'ai pas regardé non plus le niveau de mon personnage. Est-ce que je devrais pas aussi me faire un épisode où je pars à la recherche bon, un épisode ou pas. Hein. Mais est-ce que je devrais pas partir à la recherche non plus des prochains éléments de mon armure? Je sais pas à quel niveau je les porte. Je crois qu'il y a 4 niveaux d'armure, donc j'avais le premier niveau, je crois, 64. J'ai eu 70. C'est vrai qu'il doit y avoir un truc genre 76 et 80. Je sais pas, c'est à quel niveau les trucs au-dessus. Ah bah alors attendez. Il me semble qu'on a looté un truc de l'école du chat tout à l'heure. Alors j'ai griffon légendaire et griffon légendaire amélioré. Donc j'ai pas le truc au-dessus. Fichtre. Pas un seul élément d'armure non plus. Gantelet. Griffon légendaire amélioré. Bah, attendez, je dois bien voir les quêtes, je pense. Hein. Hop là. Chasse au trésor. Griffon, c'est où? Le loup, le chat, le loup, le griffon. Ok, 78 donc les prochains équipements. Et je ne suis que niveau 70. Donc on a du 78, ensuite c'est 86. Tous les 8 niveaux donc, ok. Alors, on a besoin de discuter, ma grande.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion move to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom. In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Du coup.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assume Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer?
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
Elle est amoureuse d'un égocentrique.
Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion. Irina Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings?
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help...
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Dudu and the mummers, how'd they meet?
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a Doppler.
And Dudu revealed himself to them just like that?
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone. But Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away. He fell so hopelessly in love with the theatre.
That he started performing with you?
Yeah. Now Irina feels terribly guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, Do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Oh,
Not
essayons.
sure
Voyons
I'm
voir.
cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
D'habitude, quand un personnage féminin dit ça à Gérald dans ses aventures, il n'est pas question d'écrire des pièces de théâtre.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
Not entirely.
Tough. You'll need to pick it up as we go along. There's no time to explain everything to you. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Trouvons autre chose, juste pour voir ce qu'elle a d'autre à proposer.
Let's keep thinking. That seems a bit...
Too fresh? Right you are. Wait, give me a minute. I've got it. We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Palvetta. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
Will I get a say in any of this, or have you decided everything already?
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best ones.
Meaning yours.
Well, you must admit I'm better acquainted with the theatre.
Elle me dit on fait ça à deux, elle fait tout toute seule.
Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works later.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witch's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
On va dire le salut du Doppler, ça... Ah, je sais pas, attends. J'ai un Doppler ou tribution solaire.
Let's go with the Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
Drame, comédie... Bah, on va prendre drame plutôt, je pense. Ça
You're
sonne pas
right.
trop comédie.
A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the
Je pense que le
writing.
fait qu'on ait choisi drame ou comédie, je crois que ça va avoir un
Geralt,
impact.
wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep quiet.
Le fait qu'on choisisse drame ou comédie, je crois que ça a un impact sur le déroulement de la pièce de théâtre.
Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play, not at all.
On s'en fout,
You
on fait pas une
wrote
pièce
it
de
to
théâtre, pas une pièce de
contact
théâtre.
Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
Ok, donc... Le salut du Doppler. C'est quoi? Tire des bêtes immondes, telle est ma volonté. Le cœur humain qu'un. Le cœur humain. C'est que le cœur humain peut aimer un Doppler. Et un cœur aussi que celui de cet infâme laquais. Il n'est pas monstre et quiconque peut changer de forme. Ok. Donc faut qu'on apporte le script. Salut l'ivrogne. À la troupe de théâtre.
I believe I ate something terrible.
Oh, il est génial quand même le mode pour pas mourir d'une chute comme ça. J'avoue que c'est vrai que d'habitude on se mange une chute depuis le toit rouge qui est devant nous là. Jusqu'au sol, on mourrait avant. C'était un peu ridicule pour une personne censée être un peu un surhomme.
Where you going? That's a place of culture, not a trough.
Alors.
This is where Madame Irina's troupe performs.
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Oh le chieur. Bon bah allez on va payer hein.
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Je suis à peu près sûr qu'on devait pouvoir rentrer si on utilisait une des deux autres portes, mais bon.
I don't know.
Madame Irina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there.
Je l'aime bien elle. Elle a l'air cool.
How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed, though I am curious how serious it is. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about the priests of the eternal fire?
Worse. Lots. I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu first.
But he's disappeared as well.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
I want to stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Alors, pourquoi des gros bras? On va voir ça déjà.
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Ça donne envie de faire du théâtre dans cette ville.
Private talks, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
D'accord. Et par quel biais faire de la publicité? On va voir ça.
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
Facultatif, recruter les jongleurs au sein de la troupe de Macaron. Écoutez, on va d'abord se pencher sur cet aspect. La solution théâtrale.
Oof, I've worked
Just
up quite
look at
well.
the freak.
What's with you about to slap in the mud for the working man?
Long live
There he
Geralt
is.
of Rivia, our saviour!
Now our mutton's a
Did
delicacy
you see
over
those
there.
poor wretches with their belly?
Bon, j'espère que l'autre il va pas s'amuser à me faire payer un ticket à chaque fois que j'ai envie de revenir par ici parce que ça va m'agacer assez rapidement.
I'll be damned.
Sbire du petit bâtard. Meurs. Il y en a qu'un, d'habitude ils sont par groupe de 3. J'aime l'hémoglobine. Ah mais c'est à cause de ces gogoles que je récupère plein de chemises dans mon inventaire.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls.
Donc les saltimbanques qui sont ici.
Nice tune. Damn sad though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the Puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Another thug? Flattered, thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs, and the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened Nisa. Said they'd round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
Ils ont voulu tailler les oreilles d'une elfe. Oh mon dieu.
They harm any of you?
No, not yet. But it's merely a question of time.
Nisa overheard talking about setting fire to something.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Irina's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
Ok. Éliminer les bandits qui rôdent devant la maison. Alors où est-ce qu'ils sont? Ah, ils ont l'air d'être par là-bas, ok.
I dare you to say it again.
I didn't say nothing.
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Ok, donc ça commence mal.
Leave the Puffins alone.
Worms that insulted our camel fuck, called him an whoremonger, I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Qui sont un peu ridicules. Du coup. Alors ça permet de... Je suis pas sûr que ça marche sur les groupes.
Leave the puffins alone.
Aye, we will. Alone.
What the hell?
Black magic! He's a fucking witch! Get him! I'll slay you like a dog.
Keep it together,
Oui, il s'est passé quoi? Ah, ils se sont barrés, ils sont pas morts.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath the hood. Thank you very much.
Et j'ai pas fini de les tuer.
It was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. And don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
Ok. Bon, bah, du coup, on a réussi à gérer ça. Ah, je suis quand même dégoûté d'en avoir oublié 2 parce que, bah, enfin, j'aime pas l'église du feu éternel, alors les bandits à leur sol, j'aurais bien aimé les éradiquer. Non, mais imite pas le cochon, mec, ça sert à rien, c'est ridicule. Bah, t'es qui toi? T'étais pas là tout à l'heure?
K-Swags.
Il y avait donc un autre elfe dans la bande. Ok, soit. Du coup, ceci étant fait, il va nous falloir aller maintenant sur les quais pour recruter des gros bras.
Smash his face!
Petit bâtard est mort, arrêtez de m'emmerder. Ah là, c'est pas vrai. Bref, allons-nous-en.
Spare a copper or two.
Bon, du coup, mes amis, on va s'arrêter là pour cette fois-ci. J'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. Comme d'habitude, si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à me laisser un commentaire, laisser un pouce bleu, partager la vidéo, vous abonner, et vous pouvez me suivre sur les réseaux sociaux, Facebook et Twitter sont dans la description. Je vous dis à la prochaine, c'était Sylann, ciao!